Hello dynamites, and welcome back again to my channel. It is your favorite baby girl Dyna Ekwueme in guys, right now I'm just having a barambalielu. My BP is just it's a hot mess right now because I'm just angry. Mind you guys, this thread, when I saw it, I shared it with my husband, and the exact same way I was boiling inside was the exact same way he was boiling. And I just felt like we needed to have a discussion on this channel because I know most of the Dynamite clan are mommies, and a few that are not mommies are intellectually capable of just dissecting topics, of just sharing opinions, disagreeing, and just debating around certain topics. And I felt like we needed to talk about this. Disclaimer, before I start this, I would love to say that whatever thread or article that we get online are totally subjective, not to generalize and say, oh, this is how it is real life, but then we know deep down that these things are happening. So please be mindful in the comments that this video is highly opinionated and you are free to disagree and agree with me. That's why we are here. Anyway, before we start off this video, I would love to ask a question, and I would love to know your answer before you watch till the end of this video. The question is, are modern women winning? Are we actually winning, or does society just inject us with this placebo that makes us feel that we are actually winning, when in real fact, patriarchy, we are not winning, feminism, we're not winning? I would love to know before we dive right into this topic. Anyway, if you're on Instagram and you're a mom and you're not following at Wives and Mothers, I don't know which mom Instagram handle you're following, but I not long ago started following Wives and Mothers, and they do share a whole lot of motherhood stuff, things to get you going, humorous stuff. They're just that motherhood Instagram handle that just opens your eyes, just give you an insight on what's up with motherhood and all of that good stuff. But anyway, there was this particular thread, obviously they got it from Twitter. There was this particular thread that they shared, and a whole lot of women were discussing. I just couldn't discuss because I was just angry. Like, I slept angry that day. And this particular thread was tweeted by @Eketi on Twitter, and I would just love to read a few parts of it and then we'll discuss. She said, many people don't deserve children. Some parents of this our generation are just horrible, terrible human beings. Imagine parents who bring babies to crèche still wearing soiled diapers from the day before. Anyway, from her tweets is either she's working in crèche or she has someone that is working in crèche that is obviously feeding her with what parents are on about. She continued the following day. Parent A is the proprietress of the school. On several occasions, the daughter has come to school hungry, wearing unwashed uniform from the week before. When other children are eating during break, she will be staring at them with longing. The class teacher noticed and started bringing her lunch. Same teacher will braid the girl's hair. The mother, on the other hand, that's the proprietress, will have a makeup artist come to the school and do her makeup mostly on Mondays and Thursdays. Even if you're not a mother, can you fathom that? I'm not against people putting their children in crèche, because obviously with today's society, most people are putting heads together, that's the dad and the mom, to make a living, to raise kids. And in some cases, it's just one woman who is playing dad and mom, either the case of being a widow or single mom or whatever the case may be. We can't really judge mothers, but I will judge you as a mother if you actually drop off your child, your own child, not another person's child, or you drop her off in school hungry. Another person is making your daughter's hair. You're not giving your daughter food during break, when you know that other children will bring out their lunch boxes to eat. Your daughter will be doing on your comita. As in, you will balance, whether you're a stay-home mom or you're a working mom, you balance in your office or you balance at home, and your conscience is not eating you up. I will judge you, no matter what the excuse may be. No, that child did not beg to come into this world. Proprietress, you are doing makeup, you are doing, you're beating your face, you're looking on flick, while your daughter is just a mess. Parents B, that's mom and dad, they drop off their 2 children at the crèche as early as 6:30, which is understandable, because I know in certain parts of Nigeria like Lagos, if you've not left the house as early as 5 o'clock, just know that that day you're going to work at least 3 to 4 hours late. So dropping a child as early as 6:30 is understandable. In the morning, unbathed. My problem is with the next sentence. Unbathed, that's they didn't shower, in their night clothes, still asleep. It got to the point that the owner of the school, for the sake of the children, asked them to keep a box of clothes for the children at school. That way they can bath and dress them there. That's the teachers will bath and dress their children. They gladly did, even added money for food. They usually pick up their children late. One time they quarreled and neither of them oh Jesus, neither of them came for the children. They also brought one child still wearing soiled diapers from the night before. That means Oko Junction no oko na-enwe nne na nna kana agbakashi n'ike nwa. Modern parents, because you quarreled, because you had a fight with your hubby, you decided to forget your, like people will now carry the quarrel and as if the children caused the quarrel. Now use the anger of the quarrel and not now go and pick your children. Now, where is you people's conscience? You left innocent children that did not beg to come into this world in school because of iberiberism between you two. I will judge you. Anyway, let me actually read the last parent and then we can just discuss, because I feel like my temperature is just rising and rising. Oh my God. Parent D brought the baby at 6 months. No food, no change of clothes. Twice the child has been brought to school with food that has gone sour. So extra food has to be kept in the school's kitchen for children like this. Just kuku kimi. I give up. As in, what is the problem? What is the problem? Career women, what is the problem? Like I said, there are career women who are working hand in hand with their husbands and their children are in crèche and they're actually doing their possible best to meet up with demands from these children, to train up their children and to actually put food on the table. There are single moms out here, there are widows out here that are just juggling this all alone and they're doing it perfectly. But then what can we say about these mothers? Because from this particular thread, I know the percentage won't be anything less than 40%, because I feel like these career women are abusing the use of crèche, the use of daycare. If you actually know that you can't take care of your child or your children before dropping them off at crèche and also meeting up with their demands, that's food, clothes, diapers, every damn thing, why not you hire a nanny? You're working, you're making that sacrifice. Let's just assume that your work is more important to you than what your child will eat, the clothes that your child will wear, the diapers that it has to be changed. Let's just assume that your career is much better than the time that you should be allocating to your child. Why not you remove the money from that your so-called career and then make life better for your children? You can't be denying your child or your children of that quality time and still be denying them their basic needs. You can't provide for your child, then what are you living for? What are you living for? Did you bring that child or those children into this world to be taken care of by another person? Because you're not spending anything less than at least 8 hours at work. Nothing less than, because you leave 8 in the morning, you're coming back 5 in the evening. When is the time to bond with your children? When is the time to teach them the basic things that they need to learn? Career women that are guilty of this, listen, nobody can take care of your child like you. Nobody will ever treat your child as special like you will. Nobody will look after your child. Nobody will feed your child. No matter how many diapers you leave in the bag, nobody will change your child's diaper like you will, because there are other children in that crèche, there are other children in that daycare to look after. So 100% of attention is not solely focused on your child. What about a nanny? even with nannies, even with helps, even with maids, even with domestic whatever you people call it nowadays, even with our own relatives, things do happen. Abuse do happen. And this still drags me to the question that I asked earlier: are women really winning? We discarded patriarchy because slowly and surely patriarchy is is being dissolved in Nigeria. Feminism is the order of the day, and this feminism, believe it or not, argue with me or not, fight me from today till tomorrow or not, is destroying the family unit. Yes, women are getting better opportunities. Yes, women are getting equal pay. Yes, the modern woman is making social and economical impact in the world of today. But then let's look at the statistics. There's been rise in abuse, mentally challenged children who can confidently do things on their own. Will you blame the society? Will you blame the system? Will you blame the modern woman? These are the questions we need to ask. These are the things that we need to be discussing. The role of traditionalism, God forbid, is being forbidden now. If you talk about being a stay-home mom, it's almost like a taboo. Like, no, you can't just live your life looking after children. You have to be this, you have to do that, you have to top this, you have to top that. But are we looking at the consequences in general? Are we looking at it? I'm not saying that women are totally to be blamed, but can't we look at the system? Can't we look at the system of things? Because now, when I was little, I didn't know anything like crèche. I didn't know anything like crèche. Crèche is becoming more rampant in the world of today. Even a 1-month-old can be put into crèche. Like, where is your heart and liver? Taking your 1-month-old, your 2-month-old, your 3-month-old into crèche for a work that would one day not attend to you on your sick bed, for a work that would one day not look after you when you're old. What can we blame? We can't blame ourselves. We still have to point at society. We still have to point at the system. But anyway, just let's discuss down below. Let's discuss down below. How are you juggling as a mom, as a career woman with children from ages 0 to 4 or 6 years? How are you doing it? Because I know, contrary to the negatives, there are parents, there are women, there are career women who are doing this successfully. Do you feel guilty sometimes as a career woman at work, knowing that someone else is looking after your child and the person may not be doing it 100% as you will? Let's not make this video any longer. Let's continue in the comment section below. Anyway, if you did enjoy this video, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. For now, bye.